2 million pre-orders for the Switch 2 in Japan alone. Guaranteed success? I don't think so. Once upon a time in the beginning of the console war, exclusives were weapons and they were marketed down your throat. And EA's layoffs could make Jedi 3 dead upon arrival. Let's talk. This is the Game Out Podcast. So check this. It's the biggest pre-order surge Japan has ever seen for a console. But I want you Nintendo fanboys to listen to me, and listen to me close. Especially the 2 million of you utter sheep in Japan. Listen up. Do you seriously look at the Switch 2 specs and expect some monumental leap in gaming? You fools. Don't you see that you'll get the same games, same genres, same gameplay? It's all the same thing. This ain't innovation. They're just pissing on all of you and calling it rain. And what do? You all line up like obedient little trolls to get pissed on. It ain't gonna fail at launch. I'm pretty sure it ain't. Like, that's pretty clear now. The hype is too strong as well. Let's put it that way. But mark my words. Give it 6 months to, let's say, a year. This thing is headed for a slow death. The novelty will wear off. So enjoy your moment of excitement, you simpletons. But I tell you one thing. The reckoning is coming. Now guys, I want to talk about this ad from Sega from the 90s, right? Let's have a look. I'll show you in a second. Bear with me. So as you can see, there's a massive pile of Sega exclusives on the left and a weak collection of Nintendo games on the right. Let's switch back. It's pretty clear that the console war was savage back then. They called each other out in marketing. Sega versus Nintendo, you weren't just choosing a console. You were swearing an oath. You were part of a tribe. You joined it for glory, for street cred amongst your peers, whether it was in the playground or at work. But fast forward to 2025 today, everything's changing. Everything's changed already, right? Sony's games are all on PC. Xbox are whoring out their games to every Tom, Dick and Harry with a screen. And even Nintendo now is getting cozy with mobile gaming. Just take a look on the Play Store. You'll see plenty of Nintendo games on there. You'll see plenty of Mario games, right? So it's pretty clear now that exclusives are dying. I tell you what they're doing. They're diluting the very thing that makes the industry interesting. It's all about multi-platform reach. I tell you what those words are. They're the words of the defeated, of the loser. And yes, you guessed it. You know who I'm talking about here, people. I'm referring to Xbox's CEO, Phil Spencer. All of his moves are starting to look like sabotage. A torch in hand, burning down. I don't know what that is, but it's all burning Xbox's empire to ash. Or could it be that he's a double agent, wrecking the whole gaming industry? I'll ask you one thing. Is it monumental failing, or is it just simply calculated chaos? You tell me. Right, so Star Wars Jedi 3 is supposed to be in development, right? But seriously, what the hell is going on with the game right now? I heard that Respawn just dashed out 100 employees. Respawn, if you don't know, they're I believe the producers, right? And EA, who are the publishers, are throwing out 300 employees. So so many employees are going to be lost at this stage, when is this game supposed to come out? Is it even gonna make it out the door in time? I don't know. Things are a bit uncertain right now, but I guess the only silver lining here is that we at least know that the third and final game is coming, at least in the whole Cal Kestis saga, right? But I'll tell you one thing though, I'm not that much in a rush because I'm still playing Jedi Survivor, and whilst we're on the subject, I want to address you brainless critics who dared to slander Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I tell you one thing, I'm absolutely staggered at the absolute bollocks that's been spewed out about this game. Visually, I think the game is amazing. The gameplay is captivating. I'm hooked on it. But, you know, some of you have had the audacity to complain. Let's talk about it on the negative side, just based on what I've experienced so far. The only one thing that I found that has absolutely pissed me off has been the crashes. But when I say that, I haven't experienced it that much, right? Like, my experience has been that the only times that I've had the game crash has been in the same spot just before a cutscene. And then I would have to basically skip the cutscene and I'd be fine, problem solved. But it's only happened to me twice. And it took me a while to figure out, okay, I just skip the cutscene and then I'm able to play again. So, yeah. I guess there's another thing as well though, when you're facing a boss, right? And in the middle of a combo, they'll throw out randomly this random attack that cannot be blocked, right? Mid-fight, mid-combo, one hit kills you in one go. And then you end up going back to square one and then you'd be facing the boss all over again. It's been absolutely infuriating, I get it, but guess what? That's the crucible that forges true warriors, not whiners like you lot. Anyway, tell you what I'm gonna do is I don't want to talk about the game too much because I haven't finished it, right? So it wouldn't be fair. So I want to dive into it a bit deeper, and then once I finish it, we'll talk about it, right? But so far I don't see what everyone's whining about. People love to cry, I guess, but let's go back to Jedi 3. Let's hope that EA doesn't completely torch it, because if they screw this one up, they would be killing one of the very best things and one of the very few things the Star Wars has left. So that's it for today, people. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm Steph. This was the Game Out Podcast. Peace.